Welcome to EarthStar Talk, episode 24. Today we are going to do a guided meditation for opening up your heart and for balancing out the four elements: water, air, earth, and fire, and also utilizing crystalline energy to activate your crystalline body and to cleanse and clear anything which needs to be cleansed and cleared. So I would like you now to make yourself comfortable and envision a beautiful crystalline white light coming from the universal oneness, flowing into every single cell of your brain, every single cell of your eyes, nose, mouth, throat, and neck takes from this neutral white light vibration. White light floats into your neck, front and back, resolves, cleanses, and clears everything which is stuck there, and flows further into your shoulders, arms, hands, and out of your fingertips. It floats along your spine and muscle structure in the back, into your heart and chest, opening both wide. White light flows into your solar plexus to make it more radiant, into your whole digestive system, into your hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through your feet into the ground like roots. All old, non-supportive beliefs or energies can be swept away into Mother Earth for recycling, where just the glistening, shimmering, cleansing, and clearing white light prevails. Then let it overflow from your heart into your aura, your electromagnetic field, cleansing and clearing your energy field, and also filling out all energy holes, smoothing over all energy holes. Your aura gets stronger with every single breath. White light fills your auric energy field. As you feel stronger and stronger, the white light fills your field, fills your room, fills the space around you with cleansing and clearing energy. And with every single breath you get a little bit lighter, and your consciousness is drawn upwards within the white light beam. You're floating up higher and higher, easily and naturally, with your awareness drawn upward. And as you're floating upward like a leaf in the wind, you are magically drawn to a beautiful, beautiful space, your soul garden. Whether it's by the ocean, or a waterfall, or a high top on a mountain, wherever it is, I invite you now to look to your right and see what you see. Feel what you feel, and sense what you sense. As now you're looking to your left, in your most beautiful spot, and see what you see. Sense what you sense in this most beautiful spot. And then look at your feet there, at that spot. What's under your feet? And then above, what looks and seems to be above you? And as you're wondering about this beautiful space, a path appears magically in front of you, and you feel drawn to it, float along it, magnetically drawn further along the path. And in the distance, you see like a forest, a dense forest, and the path leads directly into that forest. As you're coming closer, you're a little bit hesitant to go into that forest, but the path leads you right into it. As you're entering the threshold of the dark forest, you feel it embracing you. As you see further in the distance, a clearing. And in the clearing, you see something shimmering. As you're magically drawn forward, and you realize it's a ginormous crystal. A crystal with so many facets, and almost looks like a cathedral with many different areas, like little chambers bulging out of the main strand of the crystal. And it's a crystal clear, white, shimmering light emanating from the crystal, pulsating and drawing you in. You also see all the shimmering of light pink and blue and green and purple, violets, all in pastel, shimmering and inviting you in. As the door opens now in the crystal and you do one step, as you step over the crystal threshold into the crystal, and you feel and sense that this is a holy place, like a cathedral. And all the lights you saw from outside shining through are now permeating you. White light pulsating through your body, physical body, emotional body, mental body, spirit body. And the pastel colors of the rainbow, very bright pink and yellow and orange and red and light blue, light green, lavender and violet. All that what you need floats into you as your body absorbs and is activated by the white crystalline light and all the other pastel colors carried along with it. Your body gets lighter and lighter and shines and vibrates from the inside out. As your body gets lighter and lighter, You're floating slowly and gently out of the tip of the crystal, high up into the skies. As you're floating so high up into the skies, you're magically attracted by the sun and its warmth. And you're magically attracted to the sun and the sunlight and dive right in. And it feels good, it feels warm, it feels hot, it feels burning off all that which is dark and dense in your body and dark and dense in your soul and dark and dense in your emotional field. Old pains can be burned off. Old physical pains can be burned off. Old emotional pains can be burned off. As you're swimming in an ocean of golden liquid light, warm light, hot light, cleansing and cleaning and burning off all that which you do not need anymore, like sadness, feelings of being lost, feelings of not belonging, of not fitting into the world. All that gets smoothed over by the golden liquid light of the sun. The heat is welcoming, and you're transmuting and transforming all that which you do not need anymore in your physical, emotional, and mental body. But as it gets a little hot by now, you wish for cooler air or water. And so directly from the sun, you dive down, further down, deeper down into the waters. You splash into the ocean. And you're swimming in the ocean, in the cleansing and clearing salt water of the ocean. And dolphins appear there, and whales. And you're swimming easily and naturally as you could breathe underwater, as you're watching sea turtles and dolphins as they swim along. And you see many fish and other ocean creatures in the beautiful still world of the ocean. And you're swimming as if you would be one of the merfolk, human body and fishtail, breathing easily underwater, observing the beauty and stillness, as nothing can disturb you from above, deep down in the ocean. Your body is cleansed by the salt in the water. Your emotions are cleansed by the salt water. Your mental body is washed clean, as all the worries of thoughts can be washed away easily and naturally. And as you are seeing your thought clouds wash away, and you become lighter and lighter, you're drawn again to another point, like a shoreline. You see in the distance, and somehow it draws you in. There is a cave entrance like a mouse at that shoreline. And as curiosity brings you in, you're diving into the mouth of the cave. and instantly are engulfed in darkness. As your eyes adjust, you see steps going up, coming out of the water, and you're drawn in to the cave's darkness because you see light shimmering in the distance. As you carefully and gently going a few steps into the cave, leaving the shimmering waters behind you of the ocean, you see other shimmering waters in front of you. And out of this pool of water, you see reflective, some light shining in the bottom of tiny little algae reflecting light back. And as your eyes adjust, you're seeing also the ceiling shining back with a lot of fluorescent beams, like stars in the cave. Above you are the stars of the cave, and below you are the stars and the water of the pool. You climb into the pool gently and immerse yourself in these crystal clean waters. And as you taste them, you realize that there is sweet waters, no salt water. And you're feeling in need of drinking these cleansing and clearing waters, playing in them like a little otter, twisting and turning and cleansing and clearing as you're dancing in the waters, in these beautiful warm waters, cool enough not to overheat, warm enough not to get too cold, just perfect. And so you're looking around and wonder, as the ceiling above, shimmering with this fluorescent beams, and looking down as the fluorescent beams as well in the water, you're noticing crystals at the bottom of the pool. One of them attracts you especially, and you're diving down, deep down, and further down you go. As you grab a hold of it, the one you attracts you, and it almost leaps into your hands, meant for you. As you're emerging from the depths of the pool and breathe again, deeply in and deeply out, you're feeling a pulsating in your hands where the crystal touches you. And you're feeling an impulse to hold the crystal against your heart. And your heart beats together with the crystal. And a sort of tingling sensation spreads through your body from your hands and the crystal and your heart. As this tingling sensation spreads through your body, your heart opens as if it would be made of sonar waves, and you're sensing everything in Mother Earth, all the beings in the caves, like little vibrating dots, all the fish and beings in the sea, all the worms and critters in the earth, and all the beings and animals and humans on top of the planet Earth, plants here in the heart center of Mother Earth, where you got gifted a tiny of her heart crystals. You're vibrating and resonating with Mother Earth's heart. You're resonating with her wide open heart, having room for all these critters, small and large. And your heart gets wider and wider as it embraces the earth in its fullest, everything in it on top of it. And as you're wondering about your wide, warm heart, you're pulled forward further. And as you're going into the darkness and the fluorescent light beams above you wink out, the heart crystal starts to illuminate with its own inner light the pathway as it leads you further into the core rock of Mother Earth. And as you're wondering where it leads, you see steps going up. Slowly and steadily, you're following the steps up, always guided by the crystalline, vibrating light. One step at a time, you're going upwards and upwards and upwards. And the air changes and you smell fragrances of nature and of the outside. You see an opening and you find yourself in the glistening light on top of a mountain. As your eyes adjust, you can see the ocean in the distance and a lot of greens around you, so much plant life and birds swirling in the distance. And as a light breeze hits your face, you want to be like a bird, opening your wings and fly. And you're opening your arms still with the crystal in hand. And you're just jumping off. And the air carries you easily and gently. You're floating with the swirls and the thermals like a bird, swirling upwards gently on a breeze. You love the air, pure and clean and clear, in your face and in your space and in your ether body, flowing through you and carrying you at the same time. As you're flying with the birds up high. As you're watching the mountain getting smaller and smaller as you're going higher and higher, and you're floating over the land. In the distance, you see the forest as it attracts you back easily and naturally like a magnet. Gently, you're flying closer and closer to the crystal standing in the center of that clearing in the forest. The crystal sucks you back in with your awareness, gently sucking you in and gently, gently bringing you back into form, into a humanoid form. Your mental body integrates with your emotional body, integrates with your physical body, integrates with your ether body. All of your bodies are gently reintegrating, feeling themselves new, as nothing old, dark and dense could hold you down, but only the glistening, white, shimmering silver light brings you back together, pure, cleansed and clear. And as you can slowly sense your body there still vibrating and your personal crystal still at hand, you're stepping out of the crystal in the clearing, bowing gently to this gateway, and the gateway's keeper, the crystal keeper. And as you're holding your small crystal in your hands, still vibrating, you make a decision whether you would like to put it into your body, in your heart, to keep this wide open heart, pure and clean, or to put it into your third eye center, to sense and see clearly, or to put it into your solar plexus, to feel this pure connection to all there is. Whatever you feel you need to do, you're doing it now. And as you're turning the back to this beautiful deeper crystal, you're flowing back in and along the path to the spot where you started, where you left your body in this beautiful space. And you're integrating in your physical form, feeling your hands and feeling your feet and feeling your shoulders and feeling your head on your shoulders and feeling your body still light but integrated to a new form, to a new grid, to a new presence on earth. And as your light shines bright from within through the heart crystal of Mother Earth, which you will always be resonating with, giving you strength and clarity in uneasy times, clarity when you feel doubtful or sad, brightness when you doubt your heart, insight when you doubt your sight, and radiance when you need to reach out into the world. I hope you enjoyed this guided meditation of light with love. See you next time.